Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to another video from Osterham. Today we're actually outside the city itself. And as you might already have guessed, today we are working on the farmlands outside the city. The farmlands outside the city is going to consist of fields where we have all sorts of crops, mostly wheat, but other vegetables and things you can grow. And a couple of houses scattered around here to create almost like a small hamlet. We're also adding some windmills and other things just to make this place come alive. There are still some things I want to get done with this city here. I'm gonna explain to you later on in the video when we kind of tour this area, what I'm thinking and where it will be. But there's still a little bit left before we can call this project completed. I just gotta say that building farmlands like this just really make a place come alive. The way we're able to do it organically, following the roads, following the river, the landscape, the mountains and everything, just really make the place feel like it's been here for a long time. I've actually recorded another video which is coming up after this one regarding how to make fields a little bit faster than you might be already doing, so stay tuned for that. But I just want to let you know that I'm so happy with the way that this area here turned out. I mean, come on, look at this place. Look how beautiful the landscape now looks with all these fields just decorating it. And also like the little hamlet here in the middle, it has such a nice charm to it. But before we get to that, I want to show you these windmills we have over here. There's two windmills, and as you can see, they're not completely similar. This one here is actually broken. You can see like the, what do you call that? The wind catcher, I don't know. Let me know if you have an idea what this is called. Has fallen down, and the top part here is really just, yeah, the weather is really taking its toll on it, and it's not being used anymore. But this one here is nice and working, and as you can see, I'm using a similar design here, where the top bit here is like separated from the stone base, so we can rotate and stuff. And it looks really cool. It's super cute, I think, and yeah. The interior is also like should be working, and we have this grinding wheel here. Up above we have like a funnel where you can toss in the grains, and then up above here we have like this rotating part where we have some cogs and things to make it work. It's yeah, it's quite cool. Again, guys, come on the server if you want to check this out for yourself. And then yeah, the flour is put into baskets like this. So yeah, a really nice windmill here, and of course this one here is ruined on the inside, but it has a similar looking interior, although it's just like worn down over time, as you can see. Really cool. From there we can move over to the little hamlet here. As you can see, we have these roads going along here. It's looking really cool. All sorts of fields. And I've just kind of spread them all over the place here, just using as much space as I possibly could. And I think it really worked. The first building we built is this one here, which is just like a farm's house. It doesn't really have like a specific profession, but it's a house where I guess like they would work the fields, but they also like do some smithing and crafting and stuff. Yeah, I decided to go for like longer, lower houses here using thatched roofs, and while still kind of keeping the same styles as I've done for the city, and I think it really works. Apart from this one, I've used yeah, tiles, but I think it's cool. Really cool, especially like inspired by Kingdom Come Deliverance and stuff. So the interiors are also very basic. You come in here, have a little kitchen, dining room, living area over here, and then some workshop area, storage, all that sort of stuff. They're quite big actually, which is cool. And then you come up here in the attic, where we have beds, just a lot of beds, more over here as well, I think. Yeah, and living areas, and then up above, more beds. Storage area, some areas to be, and yeah, it's really cool. Just kind of filling up the entire building as much as possible. And then out here we have like a little shed connected to it. I really like the way this looks. Such a cool feature. And here we have like some carts, barrels being stored, some compost here for fertilizing the fields. And there's some cute chickens here just running around. And then back here we also have like a pig pen. So they have some pigs in here. And then this building here is a stable for some cows living out here. Look at them. So I really like this one. I like the beams and woodwork in the roof here. And then there's just like these pens for the cows to stay in when it's winter time and maybe even at night time. Who knows? And next to that we have another farmhouse building here. Again, similar old, not old, but long looking shape here. Again here I decided to go for more of a wattle and daub kind of vibe as we have done in the city. But then the back section is this timber part. Really cool. Interior wise it's very similar to the first one. The ceilings are low. We have a little kitchen area here in front like that. Here we also have a little cool feature like a small cellar where you can like crawl down into it like this. Kind of cool. So yeah, you'd close that. And apart from that, we have storage. We have, oh, there we go. Yeah, I think this is the master bedroom over here. You have access to a little workshop area here, and then up above, yeah, storage, beds, all that sort of stuff, which is really cool. And from here we can go out. We have a little building here adjacent, or not adjacent to it, but yeah, which is more like storage building, workshop building thing. We have everything you like for running the fields, like extra wheels. This is some hay for cows and stuff, and tools and everything. And then in the back we have a little pig pen as well. There's even like a little shed for them, and they can say hello to the neighboring cows here. Yeah, and then there's a field attached to the back here. Next to that we have another building. This is a diagonal one, and again super similar to all other ones. Here we also have like a small, man, can't believe I forgot this room, but yeah, there's a small storage area below here, because it's kind of built in a slope here, so just utilizing the space. I'm gonna have to go back in and fill that in. But that's cool. Diagonal building. Again, interiors very similar to the other ones. A little kitchen, living room area over here. Then some bedrooms. Yeah, living rooms over here. Then up above, just storage basically. Yeah, even more beds actually as well. So that's the house. And then here we have a small pen, or yeah, even like maybe like a small stable for these cows here, which is quite cool. Moving on to the final building for today, we have this one here, which is an inn or a tavern, I guess. Yeah, an inn. Yeah, I don't know, probably an inn. And this one is also, it's very cozy. I think it has this nice little yard here, and then in the back there's a stable for parking your horses, so for people coming by. And then there's a couple of these fields. There's a little storage area below here. I probably forgot this one as well. No, looks like I did. Actually, oops. Finish that one. A small like path running along the back side here, where we have a small shed for storing firewood. Kind of cool. Yeah. So from here we can get into the inn itself. As you can see, we have like this walkway which wraps around the corner here, using like, just like the stone base. But we had a couple of incidents where people enjoying themselves in the inn here had one or maybe two too many beers, and not seen that the stairway is down to the side here, and just toppled over and hurt themselves. So they made like a DIY simple fence here just real quick to prevent that from happening again. And maybe in the future a bigger fence will come here. But yeah, I just thought that was a funny little detail. Very cozy in here, a big heart in the middle. Would be awesome to get to if you've been traveling for a long time. Up above, more seating areas just like this. And then there's a couple of rooms in the back, so you could rent a bed here, like this. Even one over here? Yep. So yeah, this entire building here, where we have the shingles on top, yeah, and the white building outside, is mainly for the inn itself, and then the building, like this one, is for the family, like the innkeeper. In the back here, we have some storage, like that, and we also have the kitchen area for making the food and everything for all the guests that are staying here. This is connected straightly to the house of the innkeeper, so here we also have another kitchen for the family and a small master bedroom in the back. Then up above, there's a little ladder here just taking us up, where we have some more beds and some storage and whatnot. So really cool. I love this little building here, especially this outside area here. I think it has a really cool vibe to it. Feels really like Kingdom Come Deliverance, and again, I've been using that a lot for inspiration for this place. Now let's check out some of these fields here, and as I said, I'm releasing a video on how to quickly make these fields, and these are not perfect. I just want to point that out, that you could definitely go in here and add layers to all of this, but honestly, I don't want to. It's just too big of a hassle, and it won't really, to me, bring too much into the build itself, just because when you're walking down here, looking at the houses and just exploring the world, you're not gonna see the layers that are up here, you know? So I've just decided to not go overboard with the fields, doing quick and dirty, really, using World Edit just to make them look decent, and then I would go back and add like more details to the fields that are more visible. So like this one over here, for example, which is like within the inn itself. This one is layered and more detailed and looking more realistic in a way. So I just hope you understand that it's possible, definitely possible, to make these fields more realistic and just go over the top with layering and texturing and stuff like that. But it just takes so long if you want to get all of these fields looking like that. Over here we also have another windmill, which is really nice, similar to the one we have over there. And then we have this river I actually added as well, which is brand new. And it just flows around here and connects up to the river that separates the richer part of Osterham from the poorer part. So it's a nice way of just connecting that. And yeah, some nice fields here. So one of the things I mentioned earlier is that we're not completely done, and by saying that, what I'm really saying is that we're never really gonna get done, because one of my visions for the new world of Gelia, which is one we're working on, is that I want you to always be able to walk between places, and I want you to be always be able to look at something. So we have the city here now, and once you kind of get away from the city, you will eventually see something else. You'll see another town, another castle or something. So one thing I want to do is I want to build like a bigger manor over here on this side, which is going to look really, really cool. And then over here inside the valley, I want to build a monastery up here, like by the end of the road, and it's going to look super cool, I think. And all of that just makes this entire area here feel alive, and again just kind of brings my vision to completion, where you can walk between different buildings and or parts of the world and always be looking at stuff. So that's really cool and something I really want to do, and I'm super excited to bring all of you guys along with me for that. So if you have ideas for stuff we should add alongside the roads and smaller things, like it could just be a small hamlet, one big house, a ruin, whatever, just let me know with the comments down below, and we can definitely do it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.